Hey everybody, Gunner Bird here! We're here with another one of the worst movies on YouTube! Call to Koontz edition.
The Call to Koontz.
And since we were so sick and tired of seeing fucking recycled fucking footage, we're like, we're going back!
We're going back to
1980! Back to Highway of Death. And yes, and we're like, this is a perfect title for our Hellatober ending-ish, but it's not a horror movie, it's a horrible movie.
A horrible movie.
It starts off with a fucking dude driving, and then this decent title card comes up.
And we were like, huh, okay.
And credits and stuff is going on.
Yeah. And I was like, we pondered did Ron actually have money put into this? Because it looks like there was some production value put in place here. Some. A lot better than now. It just looks like, you know, it's pre-programmed on the side of the camcorder type thing.
Yeah.
That title.
But,
you know.
Anyway, we cut to fucking factory work. Why? Who fucking knows? It's a goddamn Ron Koontz movie. And then Ron walks into the men's room.
Does that mean Ron Koontz associates somehow with factory work?
No, it just means it's Ron Koontz movie. You don't know what the fuck's going on.
That's true. Yeah.
But Ron walks into the men's room and sees this dude smoking a fucking cigarette as we get into the urinal. And then, this happens.
Back on that job before I put you on it.
Brent, I'm not leaving till I do what I came to do. Now you tell that man using your top ashtray to get that cigarette out of the way, and maybe we'll get some work done around here.
Responsible for that man. Get back on that job before I put you on it. Hear me?
Yeah, I saw you slap that man down the plant the other day, and how you're getting by with it, I don't know. You've really got him hopping around here, but let me assure you this, Brent, I'm not jumping for you or nobody else.
We're not sure what happened, but that happened. You know?
Dude fucking grabs him, Ron spins around and fucking has enthusiasm.
I know. It was like, holy shit, dude, Ron is showing acting.
And then, I think it was his boss, but I'm not sure. But anyway, Ron punches him the fuck out. And gets called into his other fucking boss. I guess.
Two of them?
I guess.
So he
I don't
punched
know.
out one bus, and he got
And it was
called into
fucking
the other
his shrunken head.
Oh, yeah.
And Ron basically gets fired.
Violence is no excuse. The office is open any time to discuss problems.
You know, that's the funny thing. We just don't seem to get nothing done about it.
Here is your check. I don't know if Mr. Brandt wants to press charges or not. But my advice to you is to get on out of here.
He went out swinging, though, man.
No, what he does do is he stops at this convenience store.
No, I mean, he knocked out his boss.
No, he didn't. Well, he knocked out his one boss, but not his
not the
second
other
boss.
Not
Or
the second
whatever
boss.
the fuck. Whoever, it doesn't matter. He goes to this convenience store, gets fucking beer,
Right.
and then drinks and drives.
That's not cool, Ron. Oh,
No.
Drink and drive.
And then
You're supposed to be a national hero.
he gets into a wreck, I think, here. I assume that was a wreck.
Sometimes they do lights go weird and shit. You're supposed to. Yeah, it's supposed to be a wreck.
So whatever, we cut to Ron and a young bearded Vernon looking like he should be singing for like the Bee Gees or goddamn Alabama
or some shit. Yeah, dude. I was like, oh yeah, Ron. I was like, Vernon, shit. He should rock the beard now. Vernon, bring back the beard. Look good.
Yeah, so him and Ron are talking about direct because Vernon's his lawyer here.
Ron, from the information I've gathered, you've had quite a day. Driving under an influence of alcohol, hitting two cars head on, and cursing everyone out at the scene of the accident. And it's just a miracle somebody wasn't killed. Not to mention 2 assault charges on the same day.
At the time, I was so intoxicated that I thought that I was on a single road. And the drivers I hit were in my life. Embarrassed. I'm just embarrassed about the whole situation. It's just embarrassing.
Embarrassed? You should be more than embarrassed. If this is your first offense, maybe things wouldn't look so bad. But you got a court record as long as my arm, and most of it comes from the results of drinking.
So we cut to Ron and this gorgeous lady that's somehow young and old all at the same time. But anyway, they're eating and they have this little bit of a conversation.
Yeah, they are going to look at this and be like, what the fuck? Why isn't this woman aging?
So anyway, here.
Everything we've ever worked for, all these years, it's just going to the courthouse.
I try to make it up to you.
She's been 80 at birth.
So now we cut to Ron at the hospital wanting to get help, the VA hospital, wanting to get help for his drinking and all that stuff. Here's some of this conversation.
Oh, the Veterans Hospital will not deny veteran help. Now, we can put you in billing too. But our correctional program is fine for those that want to help themselves. Counselor, I would like to enter this program in any way possible. Ron, I feel like you deserve a chance. So take this 5 patient in minutes, and they'll start processing you in.
And there are a lot of long conversations.
But this one not really, because it just kind of cuts to this little filler, and then bloop Ron's out of getting let out of the hospital.
And you're like, wow, that was
instantaneously.
the quickest turnover ever, you know?
Yeah.
Ron, from the staff reports, you have an excellent record. You attended all classes and participated in every one of them. But if my records are correct, you didn't sign up for the anti-abuse program. I'm sure Dr. Craver explained to you that anti-abuse repels the body system against any alcohol. Well, counselor, I would just rather not put anything into the system that's going to make me sick. It's good insurance. I'm just afraid that one habit will lead to another. I would just prefer to work things out for myself. But Ron, we got that letter of reference, and we wish you the best of luck.
But now he's in court, I think, but it looks like he was shot in a church and just some dude against the wall. But whatever, he's in court.
Ronald was so concerned about this problem that he's took it upon himself to enroll in the alcoholic rehabilitation program at the Veterans Hospital. Your Honor, I'm asking if it's in your power to see fit, give this man a second chance. Let him finish his alcoholic program and return to society a useful citizen.
And now him and Vernon are outside and they have this conversation.
Down there, court and church is the same thing, I guess.
Lawyer Johnson, I just don't know how to think. I just don't know what to say.
Ronald, I don't know how many more rabbits I can pull out of my hat like that. Now let me give you some personal advice. Now you got your whole life ahead of you. You got a lot of potential. But if you don't watch your step, you're going to blow it. That's right, you're going to blow it. You're going to be down on the count with the rest of them boys. Now I don't think you belong there.
So yeah, they let Ron go.
Let my Ronald go.
So we cut to Kayla and Harvey Keitel here, talking to this dude outside this bar. Here.
You two-bit punk, I could care less for you and your policy. You just step out of my way or I'll take this place apart and I'll start with you. Move. Mister, you're blocking my way. Are you going to move or do I have to move you?
And just karate chops him.
He fucking, yeah, man, that was awesome.
Goes into the bar, talks to the bartender momentarily.
Carson, I told you I wanted you. You're stealing you out. It looks like we have a communications problem.
And then fucking shoots him.
That was a Shatner-like fucking karate chop.
Yeah. And then he goes up to Golf Pants here and is like, you're going to be running the Moonshine now, here.
We're transporting white liquor across the state line. I'm putting you in charge of the northern region if you think you can handle it.
No problem, Mac.
I won't stand for any interference from any local competition. Any local that makes it through, I want them gunned down at the delivery point. There They're also an illegal business, so you won't be reported.
He's like, that's just some dude in golf pants.
I know. A lot of climactic scenes in this.
So whatever, now Golf Pants is outside and he shoots a truck driver.
Why?
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
I don't fucking know either.
Something about Moonshine.
Moonshine.
Because we cut to Kmart Orson Welles here, and he's
Holy
talking
shit.
about moonshine and police stuff, blah, blah, fucking blah here.
Yesterday we apprehended a suspect, Lamar Cragen. He's an escaped mental patient from the state of New York. He's been tried and convicted for 2 murders. And who knows, he may have been involved in a dozen other homicides.
I don't think so, Commissioner. According to this report, that's the second transfer loaded with white liquor shot off the road this month. 3 cars with tanks were found at the bottom of the mountain with bullet holes in them. Another man was gunned down at a believed delivery point. No, Commissioner, I believe we've got a gang war on our hands between local bootleggers and big city mobsters.
Dude, he looks like Kelsey Grammer if he just like ate 6 more Kelsey Grammers.
So speaking of somebody that looks like they ate Kelsey Grammer,
And he didn't chew, he just swallowed them whole.
we cut to a young Kmart Dick Cheney talking to his wife about a promotion he's getting.
A young Dick Cheney.
Here.
Finally got the promotion I've always wanted. I'm supposed to report to division headquarters Monday.
Frank, you know, I just don't want to take the children out of school.
I've always thought about my family, but what about me? As a policeman, I walked the beat for years. Now I have a chance to be promoted to a lieutenant in the State Bureau of Investigation.
Well, I'll do anything to get you off the street and behind the desk.
Everything will be okay if you can go ahead and let the kids finish out this school year, and I'll send for them. Everything will be okay.
Dude, he had a comb over at birth probably. But who inflated his lips? That's what I want to know.
So blah, blah, fucking blah. We move on to Ron and Vernon having a conversation at Vernon's house.
Ronald, I got some bad news to tell you.
Okay, let's hear it.
They found Crawford yesterday strung up to a tree on Willoughby Road.
Go on.
Crawford was involved in a large bootlegging organization under control of Mr. McMahon. Now, he tried to get out.
You know, this comes as a shock. It just comes as a shock. I've known Crawford for years. It's just hard to take. Just hard to take. I've seen men die, just be taken out and just hung.
There's no doubt in my mind who's responsible for this. There's no proof. McMahon don't make mistakes.
I've seen men die, just be taken out, just hung, just strung up like an animal. It's just hard to take. It just comes as a shock.
Moving on to Ron at the cemetery acting.
Years have gone by. Never had a chance to make it up to you. Never had a chance. Crawford, I owe you my life. I've never had a chance to make it up to you. Never had a chance.
Look at that man, fucking acting.
Something was in my mouth.
He had emotion, kinda.
Who did?
Ron!
Oh.
Now we cut to Ron driving all crazy on the road and getting pulled over by the sheriff.
What's the matter with you? Don't you know to stop for a blue light? That car before I drag you up, boy, you drunk.
And now he's back at the fucking lawyers, and now he has more emotion and enthusiasm. I'm just gonna let this fucking scene run.
Ronald, you struck an officer in the line of duty. This is a felony. You could get up to 2 years in prison for this. It's just no excuse, just no excuse.
Did I make a mistake? I don't know why I did it. Maybe I just don't like being roused around. I don't know. For whatever reason, I can't see for 2 years for something like that. I just can't see.
Now, 2 state highway patrolmen have been shot and killed in the past month. And the state legislator's been pushing for stronger laws in the courts statewide. Now, this is a hot issue right now. You could pull a full penalty on this.
I just want you to know that I feel that. I've been roused around in my own home, drugged down here like a common criminal, and now you tell me I'm subject to 2 years in prison? I can't help what the world situation is. I'm getting a bum rap.
Ron, I've leveled with you in the past, and I'm leveling with you now. I think you're as good as gone. Now, I've stood behind you in the past, and I'm going to stand behind you now. And if I have to go over my head to get somebody to do a better job, I'll do it. We'll fight this case to the end, but I only feel fire to warn you. It looks bad.
I do love the ha! Arms behind the back. Ha! Arms behind the back. And his hair is all flapping around.
He could have played fucking Larry Fine, seriously. Because his hair was just all teased the fuck out, you know, and you could see where he was starting to get like that Krusty the Clown thing going, you know what I mean? He had a lot of hair back then, dude.
So now we cut back to him in not court, and he gets 2 years in jail.
The court sentenced you 2 years in prison.
Damn, dude, he's in every scene he's getting sentenced to something.
But Kmart Orson Welles calls him in and tells him, if you work for us, you won't have to go to jail. Here's some of that fucking bullshit.
Oh, he's blackmailing him, huh?
I'm Commissioner Green, this is Sergeant Black. You're going to be working with us very closely. McMahon's hoodlums have taken over. They killed Crawford, but we can't prove it. So it's up to you to get enough evidence to put McMahon behind bars for the rest of his life. You know the territory. You know the people, and you can drive a car like a bat out of Georgia. And on top of that, you got a score to settle with McMahon.
But he has to go get Harvey Keitel, Kmart Harvey Keitel. And then, blah, blah, fucking blah, Kmart Dick Cheney tries talking Ron out of it.
Lieutenant, if you're trying to scare me, you're wasting your time.
Ron, you're just walking into the middle of a gang war. If McMahon reveals your identity, you'll get no support from the agency. In other words, you're just a bum with a criminal record.
Lieutenant, I grew up in those hills. I've been driving those mountain roads long before I was even old enough to apply for driver's license. This is what I'm saying. Those are my people. If it comes to war, I know which side to take.
He was like, no.
Yeah, it doesn't fucking matter.
It doesn't fucking matter, does it? At this point, this is where your doozy got him starting to go.
Yeah.
It slowed down to the crawl of the pace of the movie.
Well, because Ron drives for fucking ever with no sound.
No sound.
For fucking ever.
We had to play our own music, you know?
Yeah.
Our own soundtrack.
Hello there, Nikki. How you doing today?
I'm in a good mood, and it's here to stay.
I've got a customer here that wants an Ulu to buy.
I'll send one right over. I've got plenty in supply.
Hello there, sir. I got some news for you. Your product is coming. It'll be here by 2.
So, and then Ron goes to this garage and has this conversation.
Okay, bring your car by tomorrow and we'll start gearing down the transmission. Going to further detail between runs.
Well, the guy was just doing a tire, and then he just turned around and said, I made a car around the floor, I took a car, but they...
And then right in the middle of the conversation, it cut to fucking black.
And you're like, wait, what? What the fuck?
Yeah. So now we cut to Ron driving down the road looking like Lost Highway. Fucking driving down this dark fucking highway with the lights on his fucking thing, and
yeah,
I guess...
Where's that creepy dude that was in the movie?
And I guess there's a fucking chase scene because it's in the dark and it just... The sounds here.
leg. That's right, man. Whatever happened to him?
Is he dead? I don't fucking know. Fuck him. So blah blah fucking blah. We cut to Ron in this bar, but being Ron, he's not really in this bar.
Things happen that way. You asked me if I'll miss her kisses. I guess I will every day. I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way.
But he's talking to this wig with a higher pitched version of his voice.
Jack, I've got a pickup for back in my hand.
Pickup is you, friend.
Well, you know, Jack, I was afraid of that. And if you don't mind, I just walk on out the door.
The place you're going is to the morgue.
God damn it. The enthusiasm really did just fucking
It just
leak.
died out,
Yeah,
didn't it?
dude, it really fucking did. So whatever. Ron punches someone. Cut.
Yeah, there's a lot of like parts where they added so many different characters. I wasn't quite sure what the fuck was going on and who was who, you know.
So we cut to a fucking another nighttime car chase / gunfight scene.
We think
that ends in a wreck. I think.
We're not sure because the lighting wasn't exactly.
So it doesn't fucking matter because blah blah fucking blah. Ron's back in the cemetery acting again.
Whatever done, bring this on myself. I'll never know. I'll never know. All I want is just one more chance. One more chance to see the other side of that county line. One more chance. One more chance.
He was actually putting some emotions into it.
Yeah.
You were searching for tears.
Yeah.
You actually felt bad for him.
No, I don't. So we cut to this sped up fucking car chase. I mean, like hardcore sped up.
Dude. There was. They were going 600.
Yeah. And
a 35.
After that, some shit happens, but it doesn't fucking matter. We get another car chase fucking scene where Ron knocks them off the cliff. Here.
Yeah.
That is what that was supposed to be, right? Like the car reap and then
but it just
a rock.
The camera tilted over and showed the river. We're like, okay, that was a good 5 minutes here. What happened to the car? And then nothing.
So, yeah, blah, blah, fucking blah. Harvey Keitel's driving down the fucking road when Ron fucking comes up and they have another shitty car chase where they don't really hit each other.
And they're driving, of course, the biggest fucking cars on the planet. These cars are huge.
And then they go off the road, crash into a house, I assume, and then we get footage of a real fucking house fire.
So we were like, wait a minute, did Ron really just light a fucking house on fire?
And then
for the good of the film,
we get the headline, the shitty headline of that.
Mac Banana died.
Yeah, in the electric chair.
Yeah, and the only reason calling him Mac Banana is because at one point somebody called him Mac Banana.
No, they didn't.
It sounded like Mac Banana.
So yeah, anyway, fucking Dick Cheney's talking to some lady with his fucking partner and here.
Are you trying to say this organization was destroyed and these men were convicted on hearsay information scribbled on pieces of paper?
These men that died in the car chases were definitely mob connected. This, along with these pieces of paper, led to a statewide investigation.
For the records, Lieutenant, they never found anything in the burning house to identify with the Gilbert's remains. What is the real story?
From the day of the car wreck, Gilbert's wife is yet to be seen. I honestly believe they're both alive and well under another name.
Are you trying to say that man escaped from the wreckage and that burning house? Isn't that just wishful thinking?
I believe this man took the job out of concern for his people. He did his job. Escape was his only way out because there was a contract on his life.
Well, who was his partner?
I don't know. The dude that was the lawyer in Ron's first movie. It doesn't fucking matter.
Oh, there was an old guy in there too.
It doesn't matter. It's over.
Look, it was like
with.
lulled you to sleep on something. Like there was parts you were like, "Yay!" We at first were like, "Oh, Ron Koontz, yay!" He's in that.
You mean like a year ago, and now we're like Ron Koontz, boo. No, we're not.
No.
Seriously, we're not Ron Koontz, boo. But I'm boo on every movie I was just boo in general. Boo.
It's Halloween. You're like, boo.
No.
But in a bad way.
I'm like, boo. Boo.
Yeah, you're the old lady from Princess Bride. Boo.
But anyway.
Ow! Muck.
On that note, for Gutter Bird, this has been another one of the worst movies on YouTube.
You were worried I was going to pull it up.
Called a Koontz. We'll see you next week. Still hate doing it. Still fucking hate it. But anyway, hey everybody, Gutter Bird here.
Maynard Crawford's quitting us. I'm afraid to take a chance on some little nobody opening his mouth. We've got too safe an operation to take those kind of chances.
Well, we can't change it.
I thought you'd see it my way. Meet me on Willoughby Road tomorrow. We'll shut his mouth permanent.
So now we cut the Kmart heart. So now we cut.
Harp. Chuck turned into a goddamn sea lion. Harp.
So.
Everything's so beautiful.
When I get back, we're going to get that house in the valley and raise that rose garden. Well, let's be getting on back. I've got a long drive ahead of me tomorrow.
Which I don't know if it's supposed to be Vernon's house, but we know from seeing a million other movies that it's Vernon's fucking house.
I know that if I was on a ship and I had Dick Cheney there and we were singing...
Like the real Dick Cheney or Kmart Dick Cheney?
No, Kmart Dick Cheney. And we were singing, I would push him over because I know his lips would help us.
Because if I had the real Dick Cheney, I'd just push him down.
down.
But anyway, right, moving on to...
Maxine, how are you?
I hear you driving for Mike Mahan.
Yes, driving for Mike Mahan. Where is Cousin Jim? He promised to do my mechanic work.
Down at the garage.
Well, I'm just not looking forward to it. Just not looking forward.
Ronald, I really hate something like this happening. Now, I understand the grief and the tension you're under at this time, but I just wish I could have done more to help. But it's like I said before, now this is a hot issue, but I'll continue to fight for early parole.
I realize now that I made a mistake, that I was wrong, but at the time I was just too blind, just too blind to see, just too blind to see.
Ronald, there's some important personnel here to see you in conference. Now, I don't know why they're here or what they want,